questioned whether or not it's actually possible for you to lose the weight and keep it off.
I know I've questioned it before, so I'm sure you have too. But we're here to tell you that it certainly is possible. And we want you to come and join us. We're actually inviting you to come and join us starting tomorrow.
That means Friday, May 10th, right?
Yeah, Friday, May the 10th. And we are very excited about doing another 10-day Weigh Down challenge. So if you don't know who we are, if you're new here, my name's Ruth.
And I'm Casey.
And we have a plan that's called the 10-day Weigh Down Plan. But we like to do these challenges every once in a while with you. And these challenges are absolutely free right here on YouTube.
Exactly. So today what we thought we would do is come on and answer some of like our frequently asked questions about what a 10-day Weigh Down challenge even means, how you can partake in it. And so we've kind of got like a list of the frequently asked questions. But if you have your own questions, please make sure and comment. We will answer them. But really, more than anything, we're just excited to get started tomorrow and to help you believe that it is truly possible for you to lose the weight and keep it off. Because I know, like we just already said, for so many women, it's been fad diet after fad diet that has not worked, that you just feel like you're such a failure and it's never going to happen and you're never going to be able to do it. But that is a lie.
That's right. It's one of the biggest lies that the devil plays in your mind, because he wants you to stay stuck. He wants you to feel defeated. He doesn't want you to feel good about yourself. He doesn't want you to do the work that Jesus has for you to do. So we know that it is possible. So let's start tomorrow together, because we believe that accountability, community, doing something together helps.
Exactly. So we kind of have like the WH and how questions, like who, where, what, when, why, how, about what this is. Before we say any of that, our course or our plan is called the 10-day Weigh Down Plan. So you'll hear us talk a lot about that. We often have been asked if we are associated with Gwen Shamblin from WeighDown Ministries. And we are absolutely, completely in no way affiliated. We have no correlation. Our plan is completely different.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more intensely we can say that that's not what this is.
That's right. We're just going to say God gave us our plan and it works. It has helped Casey lose 150 pounds. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Yeah.
Wow. So I have also had my own weight loss journey, and on this plan, I have lost 25 to 30 pounds. But I'm just here to say that it works.
Okay,
so
I have to go check children.
Yeah,
I will be back.
So as she's, this is hard for us to do at this time of the day because we don't have a sitter, but we are gonna plow through this anyway. So starting tomorrow, May 10th, we are starting our 10-day challenge. Now we would love for you to purchase our plan because we know it works. It has helped thousands of women lose weight and keep it off. It teaches you how to live a healthy lifestyle. We're not a fad diet. We eat normal food, and we're going to talk about that through this YouTube video. But we would really encourage you, if you want a plan, to go and get our plan, and it's in the description right below. But having said that, if you don't want to get our plan, then download this, shouldieatthat.com.
Yes.
It's just our Should I Eat That? It's a 5-step decision-making guide that is going to help you make the right decisions. Shouldieatthat.com.
Yeah, exactly. It should be down in the description below as well if you scroll down a little ways. So we're not associated with Gwen Shamblin and WeighDown Ministries. Another question that we get quite often is like, what is a 10-day challenge and why is it 10 days?
Okay. What is a 10-day challenge? A 10-day challenge is where we fuel our body very well, treating our body like a temple, not a trash can. We cut out the junk, all the processed junk. And you might think, I can't do it. Oh yes, we're here to tell you, you can do it. Yeah. And it is possible.
And we just want to say that, you know what? Eating real whole foods is actually not that difficult. Like if you go buy some stalks of broccoli and like some sweet potatoes and some brown rice and some, like, it's not that difficult.
That's right.
Right? I actually just watched a reel the other day and it was like, this meal is one of the most simple meals ever and it tastes delicious and it's real food. And she cooked up a chicken breast, she boiled some broccoli, and she made some baby potatoes and added salt and pepper. And it's like, we overcomplicate things so much in our heads, thinking that we have like so much work and so much prep work and it's so hard to eat healthy. But
it's not.
It's not.
You have to make a little bit of time for yourself to make the food. If you're used to going through the drive-through, yes, this is more work than that.
Yeah.
But you're putting food into your mouth regardless. So put some healthy food in your mouth and you will reap the rewards.
Yeah, and like you can make it more complicated than a 4-ingredient meal like that, but you don't have to. And that's the thing, and that's what our 10-day weigh down plan is really about. It's like, how can we simplify this so that it's possible, so that it can fit into everybody's individual, unique lives and the circumstances that you have. And you know what? The beauty of it is that it's already helped thousands of women.
We know it
not
works.
just us. And so we know it works, and we know that doing it together, like you already said, in community with accountability is like what really triggers that success trap, right?
Yeah, and we're going to encourage you every day for 10 days right here on this channel to keep you motivated and inspired to keep going for 10 days. It's a challenge. We need to challenge ourselves to keep growing and learning. That's what life is all about. Keeps it interesting.
Exactly.
But why do we do 10 days?
So when we first started developing this plan, we kind of developed it. It was developed for me to lose weight after a difficult pregnancy. I had 85 pounds to lose. And we developed it this way kind of for like a couple different reasons. First of all, we knew that to wrap your mind around something for 10 days is totally possible, right? Like you can go, yeah, I can do something for 10 days. It might be hard, but I can do it. I can persevere for a period of time. But it's also long enough to experience some really incredible results. Like if you knew the results that women have had in 10 days, you would be absolutely like gobsmacked.
Yeah,
right?
Because we even go, I don't even believe it myself,
Yeah.
but it's true.
Like the weight loss is one thing, but we hear from women that they're like experiencing freedom with food for the first time in their life. The like food noise, the food chatter in their head is gone. They don't have any more cravings. They don't have any more bloating. They haven't taken Tums for 10 days.
It goes on and on and on. They just feel so much better.
Over time, I want to say even we've had women get off medications.
Yes,
like
right.
It's absolutely astounding.
And it's going to boost your confidence because you know you can do it. After 10 days, you go, wow, that really wasn't that difficult.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling so much better about myself.
Yeah. And so the other big reason why we kind of went with this 10-day concept, a shorter time frame, is that like psychology tells us that when we like experience a result or experience a win in a short period of time, we are so much more likely to carry on and keep going. And there's this example, like, you know, if you had a choice to make, if you had a genie in a bottle and then the genie was like, you can lose 4 pounds in 10 days or you can lose 50 pounds in 3 months, like we automatically would go to the 50 pounds in 3 months. I mean, that's a totally unrealistic number for most of us, but just bear with me for the example. But the thing is, after a certain amount of time in that 3 months, if you don't experience any wins or you don't see any progress or you don't see any results, that's when people quit.
Yeah, they give up.
They give up, even though, and I guess the part I missed about that is like, in that 3-month period, if you're going to lose 50 pounds, you don't see anything. And then at the end, boom, 50 pounds gone. Right? And so that's where that psychology piece comes in, because we're not wired to experience hard things without seeing some sort of forward progress.
But if you know you're going to lose 4 pounds very short time, it helps you believe in yourself. It helps you keep going. It keeps you motivated.
Yeah.
And believing in yourself is crucial.
Totally.
And so right now, if you don't believe in yourself, let us believe in you for this 10-day challenge.
Yeah.
Because we do believe in you.
Exactly. Okay, next question. Will this actually work for me? Right? Because we have so many women who are like, well, I'm over 50, I'm over 60, I'm through menopause, I can't lose weight, it's impossible, I'm on medications, nothing's ever worked, la 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 la.
I have a slow metabolism, it's not going to work for me. We're here to tell you it will work for you.
Yeah.
If you do it, it will work for you, because we have done a beta test. We have had thousands of women through this plan. If you do it, it's going to work for you.
Yeah, whether you do our plan or your own plan, it will work. But one of the verses that we talk about all the time is we reap what we sow at the proper time if we do not give up.
That's right.
And that's the key, right? It's consistency over time. You might lose a few pounds in 10 days. You might lose 0.5 of a pound in 10 days. And you might feel like that is the most discouraging thing in the world and you want to give up, but it's progress. And that's why we have to focus on that plus the non-scale victories. And we have to understand that this is a slow process. It's a slow journey, but any forward movement is in the right direction and we have to persevere.
Absolutely. So get ready and don't get overwhelmed. Just breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have to breathe our way through many, many things. You might think, oh, I'm getting nervous. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should buy the plan. I don't know what to eat. I don't know what to have in my house. My husband's going to sabotage me. There's so many things that go through your head. Breathe. Just calm down and breathe and say, I'm going to just focus on fueling the temple, surrendering the journey to God and fuel my temple. And you know what? You're going to reap the rewards of weight loss.
Absolutely. And I just, to that point, want to say, that's why we suggest grabbing a copy of our plan, because it does help to eliminate some of that overwhelm. Because so many women, we just don't even know where to start, right? We don't know what it means to live a healthy lifestyle anymore, because to us, that's just another variation of a fad diet. So we go oh, I can never eat a carbohydrate again. Or, oh, I have to go buy everything low fat. And that's not what we're talking about here.
And we don't want you to start this 10-day challenge with drudgery.
Yeah.
Because if you're starting from a negative starting point, it's not going to go well. We want you to have excitement and joy in the journey, because that's what it's about. It's about enjoying the journey. Otherwise, when you get to your destination, you're still going to be miserable.
Yeah, exactly. And you're going to ditch it all and go back to your old ways and gain all the weight back, which is the opposite of what we're trying to do.
Absolutely.
Right? And I read this quote the other day that was the habits that you make to lose the weight are the habits that you have to maintain to maintain the weight loss. Right? Yeah. And I think that's where we so often get lost, is we think we're just going to make these crazy, wild, horrible habit changes for couple months while we lose the weight we want to lose, and then poof, we're going to go back to everything the way it was before, because we can't live like that. We don't want to live like that.
That's not going to work.
No, because that's what we've all been doing for all these years, and it clearly has not worked. Otherwise, there would be no need for weight loss products in the world. And I just read a stat today saying that it's a however many $billion industry annually in North America. So
what are you going to do? Whether you're going to have your own plan, whatever you're going to do, we'd encourage you to buy our plan. It's only $97, and it's going to teach you how to start living a healthy lifestyle rather than keep on the fad diets, because the fad diets we know don't work. So we like to say, fire your diet.
Yeah. So I was going to say, next question we often get is what kind of foods am I even going to eat then?
And so in our plan, you're going to get 30 recipes, 10 breakfast, 10 lunch, 10 dinner recipes. And they are recipes that you can feed your family. You can substitute foods if you don't like them. If you don't like broccoli but you like cauliflower, well, switch it out.
Yeah.
If you don't like cauliflower or broccoli, put something in that you do like.
Yeah.
As long as you're including some veggies in our recipes.
I just also want to add, the way that it's set up is you get these recipes, but you pick. It's not we don't say on this day at this time you eat this.
No.
That's not how it's set up. It's set up that you get all these recipes, you pick which ones look good to you.
And there are some chicken recipes, there's some beef recipes, there's vegetarian recipes, there are soup recipes,
there's some fish recipes,
there's so many good recipes.
We don't eliminate food groups. What this plan is built around, we're going to list off 6 different healthy habits that this plan is built around. And if you don't choose to buy the plan and you still want to do the challenge, these are the healthy habits that you need to build your plan around.
That's right.
They are built off of, or the plan is built off of, drinking enough water, limiting our sugar intake, because our bodies are only designed to handle around 25 grams of sugar per day, which in the world today is almost nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, if you are used to having one Starbucks sugary drink, that's over the limit.
You're double right there.
Yeah.
Because most of them are around 70 or 75. If you have a grande, or I think as a venti, vanilla latte is 72 or something like that.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah. And we don't even think about that as calories or consuming sugar, because it's just a drink.
Yeah. It's just coffee.
Right? It's just a coffee. So drinking water, limiting our sugar intake, portion control. Okay. This is key. And this is what allows us to not eliminate any food groups, because, we all know if you go and eat 8 slices of bread in a day, well, you're not going to lose any weight.
Yeah,
right?
We all know that. You know it, we know it, and so we're not going to have 8 slices of bread, but we don't eliminate it.
Exactly. We still eat bread, but we have to use portion control. We have to get back to some common sense.
And that's where we use wisdom from the Bible.
Yes.
Because the Bible speaks about moderation and gluttony. That's what the Bible talks about. And so we incorporate those that wisdom from the Bible into our plan.
Yeah. And so you just shared the fourth one, which is great because it's moderation. So portion control and moderation are kind of linked. They're similar, but they're a little bit different.
Yeah.
Right? Portion control is like managing how much you're eating. Right? It's like taking out a measuring cup and going, okay, am I eating like 8 cups of rice here?
Yeah,
Apparently
because
8 is my magic number today. 8
yeah,
bread,
because
8 cups of rice.
we don't just have carbs. We don't eliminate carbs, but we have all the food groups.
Yeah.
Protein, carbs,
Fats.
fats, like healthy fats, and then all the other things. Okay.
So, and then moderation is like, how often are we doing this? Right? So portion control is the actual amount. Moderation is how often we're doing it. Because the same thing is true, right? We can't eat 8 slices of bread in a day, but we also can't eat like 20 slices of bread throughout the week, or 21 and call it 3 a day and still expect to lose weight either. We have to look at how often we're doing things.
That's right.
Right? Or with moderation, like, we can't have dessert every day of our life and think we're going to lose weight because we're just fooling ourselves.
Or if you like your wine, you can't have, because you're using 8, you can't have 8 glasses of wine a day.
No.
Not only would that be way too many calories, that's not moderation. And the Bible speaks clearly about not drinking too much wine.
Yeah. Okay. Drinking water, limiting sugar, portion control, moderation.
Movement, you got to move your body, and we want you to move it every day of this 10-day challenge. It's a challenge. So get up off the couch. Don't be a couch potato any longer. If you can't get out and walk, you can do chair exercises, but there's no excuse for no movement.
Yeah. Even if it's dancing to your favorite song in your living room for 5 minutes, okay?
Got to do some movement.
And then the 6th and final one is accountability.
That's crucial. In fact, accountability is key because the facts show, it's not us saying this, that if you actually write something down, you're 67% more apt to be successful at whatever you're being accountable in. But if you do write it down and you tell someone, it's in the 90s, it's over 95% that you're going to have success. So why wouldn't you want to be accountable?
Exactly. Okay, so let's just do a quick recap about those healthy habits because that's what our plan is built around if you do decide to do our plan. If you don't want to do our plan, that's what you need to build healthy habits around.
Yeah, so join us on our challenge because we're still going to encourage you, even if you're on your own plan, drink a lot of water. We're going to talk about this throughout the 10 days. Limit your sugar. We're going to talk about this every day. Portion control. We're going to talk about this every day. Moderation, we're going to talk about that every day. Movement, we're going to get you off the couch every day. And accountability, we're going to ask you to be accountable every day for 10 days. Can you do it? Yes, you can.
Exactly. And I think really, like, at the end of the day, that's what our goal is like I think our mission statement for our Ruth and Casey channel, for this business, for the WeighDown lifestyle, is that we could be like the largest organization in North America that helps women live a balanced life on purpose through reclaiming your health, reclaiming your weight, and reclaiming your confidence in who God made you to be. And
Amen.
So, we've decided that we are going to do another free challenge. We used to have a membership community where this was what we did, but you had to pay to be part of it. And we really just feel like right now, like women need this.
So we're doing it for free. So because we're doing it for free, we're going to ask that you share it. Share this, share it, share it, share it.
Comment.
Yes.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Just to help us out because we want to get the message out. We want you to know that you can do it. We want you to build your self-confidence so that you can do what God is calling you to do. And we feel right now that this is what God is calling us to do. Mm-hmm. So we're asking you to help us get the message out.
Exactly. So any questions, please comment. We will answer you. We make a point of answering all of your questions, all of your comments. It matters to us.
So when are we going live tomorrow? That's a question.
10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If we're a few minutes late, please forgive us. We will have my children in the other room again, so it might be Harry Canary. But 10 a.m.
That's
Pacific.
That's 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So check your time zones. Don't miss it because it's funner when you're live. We know that people are working. We know not everyone can join us live. Please watch the replay and comment as if it's live when you're watching the replay. But we're really excited to do this with you.
We are. And you're joining the challenge. Bellis, I think is your name there. That's awesome. We are so excited to have you here. And I think just the last time we'll tell you our plan. If you want to grab that, is in the description below. You can go to 10dayweighdown.com, WEIGH.
I know what else we have to say.
Okay.
If you don't know how to comment on our YouTube, like we know you just did, so that means you have created an account on YouTube. What you have to do in order to comment is create an account on YouTube. It's just like Facebook. You just create your account with your email address and a password, and that's how simple it is, and then you can comment. So please do that, not only for your sake, so that you can comment and be accountable, but for us, so that we can interact and engage with you.
Yeah. Well said.
Okay.
Oop, I'm shaking the thing.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. We will be here tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 1, did I say p.m.? 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
I'll be sleeping at 10 p.m. So.
And 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. We can't wait to do this with you. And until then, remember this. You are a beautiful...
Sorry, I have one more thing to add.
One more.
If you're doing our plan, tomorrow is smoothie day.
Oh, yes. We have to talk about that.
And so you need to get yourself prepared. You need to get to the store, make sure you have the ingredients. I just thought about that.
Because we're doing smoothie day tomorrow.
Well, I am not.
Oh, you're not?
I am not. I have had a sick house for like the last 2 weeks. And if I do a smoothie day tomorrow, I will be dead in the water.
Okay.
And so, but I wanted to talk about that because... Yeah. Like smoothie day, I have done hundreds of them. Okay. So this is not me like shying away from a smoothie day. This is me knowing my body and my home and knowing that right now I can't do that right now. I'm also not trying to lose weight right now. So that is a difference as well, right? I'm trying to maintain, or I'm working on maintaining. But if you feel, go ahead.
Yeah, a smoothie day is very, very healthy. It is a chance for your body to rest, give your digestive system a rest. It is a chance for you to become aware at how often you put food into your mouth. It's a chance for you to become aware of many, I'm going to say a multiplicity of emotions for tomorrow, because you're going to miss chewing.
Yeah.
You're going to be a little uncomfortable and you're going to go, oh, my stomach's growling. I need to eat. Actually, you don't need to eat. You just need to drink more. And so we're going to encourage you that if you are able to, do a smoothie day. If you can't, don't let that discourage you from starting our challenge.
Yeah.
Just do what Casey's doing.
And don't say you can't do it. Don't say that I can't lose the weight because you can't do a smoothie day, right? Like don't use that as an excuse to get in victim mentality that it's not going to work, because that's just another lie, okay?
And so I'm going to say on smoothie day, I also drink coffee or tea.
Yeah.
I drink it black, so I'm fortunate. But if you are used to putting a lot of sugar in your coffee and you still want your coffee, I'm going to encourage you to cut your sugar in half, because you know that we just talked about, we're trying to have between 25 and 30 grams of sugar. This whole thing is about getting rid of your cravings. And so if you can reduce the sugar, you're going to be so much further ahead.
Yeah. And I think that's another big point about smoothie day is like, it really empowers you because you do it and you're like, wow, I can do hard things and I'm amazing, right?
Yeah.
So it does that for you. It also gives your body kind of like a jolt out of the regular rhythm of how much you've been eating, what you've been eating, so that on day 2, like you're just so excited to have something to eat that the healthy food is like actually so much tastier.
That's right.
So there's a lot of good things about it. But don't let smoothie day scare you off.
No, please don't let that scare you off.
Yeah. And the other thing too that's kind of cool about starting with a smoothie day is that like this whole plan and our whole channel is based around surrendering this journey to God. And I think there's an aspect of doing a smoothie day that's all about surrendering the journey to God. It's kind of like fasting.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you can make it a fasting day and be praying through your day.
Yeah, exactly. And it just starts the whole thing with a foundation of like, you know what? I'm giving this journey to God, because with God on my side, all things are possible.
Including a smoothie day. So yes, let's get ready. Woo-hoo!
Exactly.
And I'm going to be doing the happy dance for a lot of you. And I know some of you missed that. Someone just said, I really missed the happy dance. Well, I'm going to be doing it this week quite a bit. So if you're accountable and you're letting us know some good things, I will do the happy dance for you.
It's going to be exciting. Okay. And you caught us live. Woohoo! But we're just ready to hop off because we've got other places to be. But only Jesus saves. You're right about that. Great name. So glad you caught us live here too. If you've got any questions, make sure that you comment and we will make sure that we answer.
Go back and watch this because it's important what we just talked about.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And as always, we have more people on watching live at the end when we're just hopping off. But you know what? That's life, right?
Okay. So remember, You are a beautiful woman chosen for greatness.
And we believe in you. See you tomorrow.